Hello. I'm just doing another chill stream of me drawing some stuff. I'm gonna do whale studies right now because there's a painting I want to do um with whales, and I don't know how to draw them right now. So I'm gonna just doodle some of them and stream while I do it. Why not? You're probably gonna hear a lot of like walking and coughing in the background though. I can't help that. Like everybody's sick and there's a bunch of kids running around and I'm right next to my door because it's dark and my lamp's like right by my door. Can't really help that right now. Also, I think I fixed the audio. I can't check until I watch this stream back. I found a way that I can like turn it up and I have it like the mic right up to my face now. That was a problem. And hopefully, since I'm using my lamp, it won't get crazy dark again because I noticed last stream it got super duper dark towards the end and it was really hard to see because I wasn't paying attention to the webcam feed. Sorry. But the finished pieces are on my Instagram of the same name. So Scribble Cakes. And yeah, so you can see what they actually look like. Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna just start doodling some whales. Oh, and like last time, all of these are just like one-on-one sketches from actual photos on um Google. So it's not like I'm coming up with anything. I'm just drawing what I see. So yeah, this is probably gonna look really bad because unlike dogs, and how I already know how to draw dogs, kind of, I have no clue what I'm doing. For whales, this is gonna be a struggle and a half. Also, I'm super bad at talking to myself, so this is gonna be an awkward time, but whatever. Oh god, how do whales look? This is so bad. I'm so sorry. Where are their eyes? Oh, like they're really long, so I can't just like draw a circle. Or like, if I can, I don't really know where to draw a circle. Probably just draw like the curvature. That might help. Um, for 2018, I want to do like a lot more studies because I hardly ever do studies, and I need to learn how to draw things. Like recently, I started learning how to draw horses since their leg structure is like a lot of other animals, so that'd be knocking out multiple things at once. But I just could not draw horses because their legs always look so janky. So I sat down and I traced who, yeah, real bad word in the art world, but it's actually really good to learn how to draw something by like tracing it digitally. Like drawing circles for like the joints or like the head and like doing different shapes like rectangles for like the different bits of the arm and stuff. And you just do a couple of those and then you do one like without looking at any reference and just doing it like from what you learned by tracing the other ones. And that's like a super good way to like learn how to do things. Oh god, this is so bad. Oh no. Maybe I should trace some whales later, not now. They're so sad. Oops. Oops. The phone's going off. There's gonna be a lot of buzzing since uh, I have someone who like texts me like all the time, like nonstop. So it's fine. They're cool. I love them. This whale is so sad. It looks like one of those chubby snakes. I forget what they're called. They're like a type of snake, and they look like wieners, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they look like wieners. I'm doing like no guidelines for this. That's a really bad idea to use guidelines. But oh well. Is this even in frame? Let's check if it's in frame. It's in frame. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Better. Cool. Hope I cover up the fin. I'm not used to drawing on the floor with the chair in my face because how I have my thing set up right now. It's so sad. It's not the saddest camera setup I've ever had, but it's pretty freaking close. It's on a small, tiny little chair, like for like a child. It's like a child's little like desk or timeout chair or whatever. And on top of that, there's a little briefcase that you get with like those art kits, like those really bad kid art kits. And then like they come with like the basic chalky watercolors and like the pastel crayons. And like they're all like super off brand, not labeled. And like to like as like a professional looking like selling point, they put them in like a little briefcase so you feel like super rad as a kid. Like look at me, look at my amazing varied art supplies and in a briefcase. I'm super professional, but I never actually use them because they work like crap, and Crayola is way better. So why would I use this? I might just go through because I kept a lot of them. I might go through and if like any of the markers are working or whatever, I might try to do like an actual like painting or not a painting, but like a drawing using those and see how it comes out. That would be fun. But oh gosh, I'm bad at tangents. You're gonna find out that a lot if you ever watch like my streams like regularly. I get off on tangents. But so the there's on the chair and then there's a small briefcase and on top of that is a bigger one. And my tablet is hanging off the edge of that. And if it falls and breaks, I'm going to cry because it's super brand new. Got it for like Christmas. So that'd be heartbreaking. I hate breaking things because like I don't just like I don't just like go out and get new stuff every time something breaks. Like I don't have that like that extra money or like I think the parents would just go out and like buy whatever their kids want like all the time. That's not my life. It's you get something that's a privilege and you take like freaking good care of it. Like and I guess technically a tablet isn't like a necessity, but right now I need it for school because my regular computer doesn't get internet, and you need a regular basis like internet for school nowadays. It's crazy. But like, so if this broke, I'd be screwed. This whale looks so janky. I'm so sorry, small whale. Well, big whale, but whatever. I really need to text them back, but I don't want to stop drawing on a stream. That's bad. I'm gonna do it a lot. I did a lot last time because I was just trying to figure it out. I was trying to get somebody to watch it, but their internet was real bad. My internet's real bad, which I'm surprised. The stream saved like right away. I thought it would have like a saving or like just like a rendering or whatever process or something like that. But nope, right away. And I'm used to having videos upload that are only like 20 or so minutes, taking all night long. I literally have to start uploading them before I went to bed. Plug up my laptop at the time. This is a few years ago. I used to upload like random bits on YouTube and stuff. And like sometimes I'd wake up and they weren't even done. It's crazy. And I was using Handbrake at the time, which scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what I was doing. But it's like a file reducer apparently. And like I didn't know what it was doing to the quality or whatever, but they were bad quality anyway. I was loading them. Oh my god. I really you based on the comments and like my my profile picture anyway, you're gonna know, but on my channel that I mainly use for watching now, I used to upload videos. And if I was ever outside and you could hear like this clicking in the background of the not even the background, just straight up in the foreground of the video. It's because I was filming it with a Fisher Price, like one of those like indestructible little video cameras. I don't think it was the one that you can do in the pool, but it was like basically like one of those. And I borrowed it from my brother, and I filmed on there. It was so funny because like my regular camera, for some reason, like I go to film a video and then like it wouldn't let me upload it to the computer. It was like some weird file that like nothing could read or something. I didn't know what I was doing. But it wasn't the memory card because I used the same memory card. It was just my camera. I don't know. Whale looks so done with me right now. Same whale. I'm done with me too. So I gotta work on whale faces. Noted. Especially whale eyes. I need to work on like non-stylized eye, well, just differently stylized eyes, I guess, because my little cartoony bits don't cut it for everything. Gotta branch out. Man, I hope my audio is not too loud because I turned it up in all the way in the Google Hangouts. I'm gonna text somebody back real quick. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, somebody. I'm not even gonna look at the viewer count. I can't. Somebody might be joining the stream right now. I'm not even watching. If somebody is watching the stream right now, hi. I guess. How you doing? But I can't see the chat right now because I'm not fiddling with that and I don't know how it works. So sorry if I'm not like responding to you. I literally just am not seeing it. Maybe that's something I'll try to mess around with later. I just don't want to like accidentally like mess something up going in to like a different tab in YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. Oh god, half the tail's cut off, so I don't know what it's doing. New. Hmm. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're gonna witness this bad art. Actually, I think, yeah, Doodle Date's doing a stream right now. They're pretty cool. I love them. They're like one of my favorite art channels on YouTube, maybe my favorite. Jazza is up there. Cat Vault. I love her. I love her so much. There's a few more, but like they have like really long names, so I never know how to pronounce them. Like I never even tried because I'm too lazy. and I'm just really afraid of butchering names. So I know them by like their icons, but not them names. But they were all sassy. I don't really watch Bailey J that much. Sometimes I'll watch her, but sometimes not. Oh, and Cassie. Or, no, not Cassie. Casey. Ugh, so dumb. Casey. I watch her too. She's sassy. Her and her aunts. Actually, I think she's the reason why I did, Pugs out last time, because she's been doing a lot of dog studies too, and I'm like, yeah, why not? And so Doodle Date was doing different breeds of dogs recently. Well, not recently, but like at that time. So I was just hopping on that doggo train. Wanted to just learn how to draw more than like the basic bitch dog. Huh. Joke. Not really. But kind of. I smell like onions right now because I planted an onion that had already started growing. I was like, yeah, why not? Go plant an onion. I was planting everything else. Because I am, being the poor person that I am, I always choose really cheap science projects if we ever have to do one. So I bought a whole bunch of seeds and I grew little plants because that's easy. So I just had a bunch of little plant sprouts left over that I didn't need. So I'm like, if they're dying, I might as well try to plant them and see what happens. So I got some, I got some broccoli growing in my inside pot, even though that's not really good, but at least it's separate from the rest, so I wouldn't have to dig up everything. I got some radishes, which I don't think they'll take because a lot of their roots were starting to rot. I put 2 dill seeds in there randomly because dill doesn't germinate worth a crap. But, like out of 9 seeds, only 2 of them even sprouted a root, and then they didn't do anything after that. And I have some kale growing in 2 different spots. And outside, because I didn't have any room, I didn't have an extra pot in my planter because I also didn't want to have to dig up everything because there's my cactuses in there and stuff. I put some cabbage outside. Sorry, I'm not drawing. I was looking over at my thing because I look off when I'm thinking. Trying to ruin this entire sketch. Ooh, do I want to do a sheep behind it? Or do I want to try to color it in? I'm going to do a tie swatch. Oh god, there's a small child. I'm so sorry. Zoe. What are you doing, baby? You can't come in here and mess with stuff, but I know you're gonna do it anyway. Zoe. I'm so sorry. She's just gonna be like super loud. I'm also gonna be like talking to her louder. Sorry. Zoe, don't mess with stuff. Oh, she's messing with everything. Zoe, your shadow's in the way. Your shadow's in the way, baby. She doesn't care. This is really unprofessional, but I'm not professional, so hey. Sweet Pea, stop. And you're touching whales. She's messing with the tablet. Zoe, can you stop messing with that? She's not gonna stop messing with it. What am I even trying to do? Hey, that's my random tools. Stop it. And you. Babies are a mess. Oh my god, has this been upside down the whole time? Wait, what is going on? Zoe, stop! She's gonna throw a temper tantrum and start screaming in a hot minute. I think my thing's upside down. I hope it's... Sweet pea, you gotta stop. Oh god, I hope this isn't messing anything up. Okay. If not, I guess the video is gonna be upside down the entire time. And there's nothing I can do about it. Sweet pea. Zoe. Man, was it like this last time? I can't tell. I don't remember. See, everything's the right side up for me. Here. I like this camera. No, maybe because I loaded it up that way. It's just gonna do that. That's super annoying. I'm so sorry. If it's upside down, and if it loads the right way, then I look like an idiot right now. But it's upside down for me on my camera. So, do you have to be in the light? See, I said hopefully it wouldn't get like that. But look, it's dark again and you can't see. But this time it's a child eclipsing the lamp. She's just nodding her head at me because she's a dork. So stop putting your hands in your diaper. Stop that. Can you back up? Can you sit down? Can you sit down? Well, do it. She's an ass and she knows it. And she loves being an ass. Zoe! She's stepping on it on purpose. Because she's having an attitude. Now I'm drawing upside down. And it's right side up on the camera. Zoe, everybody. No. Olive like. No. All of 2 people are gonna know that you're a little turd on YouTube now. Oh, they already know you're a turd because they're my friends. Zoe, stop. You're gonna drop my tablet. And I'm gonna drop you out the window. Zoe. Am I gonna need to stop streaming because of you? Huh? I'm gonna have to take you to mom. Gonna get a little spanking on your little buns. Stop. Did you go to the bathroom, Zoe? 1 second. Zoe, come here. Hi. Hi. I hate your brothers. Yep. They can't watch you work the darn. No, they can't. Are you leaving? Are you going bye-bye? You going bye-bye? Stop stepping on my stuff. Bye-bye. And she left. And you can see me. Oh, she didn't leave. Zoe, you can't keep coming in and out. I'm not gonna help you. You're a big girl. Zoe. Hi. Hugging me, thinking you're being all cute. Oh. She's in here. Oh, sorry, that was so loud. She's in here. I'm so sorry for it being super loud. I cannot help it. My family's deaf. This is such a struggle. She's laying her back up against my back and trying to climb up the wall. Okay. Now she's in my clothes. And I messed up the whale. Oh no. Oh whale. Ha 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 ha. I hate myself. Don't worry. You don't have to hate me. I hate myself enough already. Oh my god. Zoe.
Come on, Zoe.
Ow.
I didn't know you were right there.
Ow! Do you need her for something? Ugh.
I don't have grandma's phone.
My family's annoying. But whatever. Yes, he's gonna have a tune now. Because I'm not watching her, but I don't know why he got her in the first place, so what the heck? Oh well. Don't care. I messed up this wheel so bad. I need to learn how to use these markers better. He's super cute. I should probably try to fix the tail. Even finish the tail. But I don't know what the whale tails look like from the side. And she kicked my pencil into God knows where. I might have to end the stream now. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, never mind. Woo! I have to end the stream because I didn't know where my pencil was. Okay. 1 second. Gotta look. Oh, this might crash my thing. Nope. That's cool. And there's a like on it. Who liked this stream already? Oh, Cameron's here. You didn't eat the cookie, you butthole. Hey, Cameron. You can hear my mom in the background. Oh no. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of this little streamy bit because Cameron, text my phone. I'm not looking at the chat. Okay. I hope it's still up. If not, oh well. Maybe if I go to my page, I can look it up. Where's the Creator Studio button on the actual thing like it used to be? I hope I'm still alive. No. No. I'm struggling so bad. Hey! I'm still up. Cool beans. Coolio. Oh man, I should have asked Cameron if it was upside down. I'm dumb. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's upside down. Or no. Not really. Thing is, there's a lag, and I don't know how much the lag is, so I'll wait before I ask. Over text. guess I'll just guess what a whale tail looks like on the side. I don't know, there's like a little something or another. A little flat bit. That's funny. If I drew Cameron, this wouldn't be a PG stream though. Because I just draw a penis. Lol. Because he's a dick. He can hear all this, but he already knows, so haha. This is a pretty okay whale for my first whale, if I do say so myself. And I do, because I'm sad. And I'm gonna make myself feel better by saying I can draw a whale pretty okay. Thing is, there's surprisingly not that many whale pictures. Like, good ones. All the good ones are for orchids. Ooh, here's a good one. Of is it blue whale? Have I been drawing blue whales? I don't know. I don't know whales. It's not a good one for his eye. But I don't think I'm gonna get a good whale eye picture. But it is good for the tail and drawing both the fins. Oh, that's pretty chill. Let's see. Okay, you can see that. Oh, I just did the pencil. And I'm gonna be so mad if this is upside down the whole time. Dang it! It's upside down. Everything else in the broadcasting thing says it's right side up. Maybe there's like a setting to flip it. I don't know. Okay, this might crash the stream, but I'm gonna try camera off. Camera back on. No. I don't know what you're seeing right now, but it's something. Okay. Just tilt it around some. Come on. No. It's just gonna be upside down, and I can't turn it the other way because of how it's set up. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be upside down. I can't really fix it right now. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Because last time it was right side up because I had the chair on the opposite side because that's the way that it wouldn't cast a shadow on the actual the drawing. But now that light's coming from this side, I can't put the snake here, or it'll cast a shadow on it the whole time that I can't get away. I can't get rid of. But setting it that way will have my camera leaning off on this side, and it's going to be upside down, so I don't know what to do. Oops. I don't know, I'll have to make a note to stream earlier in the day. Or get some light. I don't know. I just got real busy cleaning my room because it felt like trash, and having a cleaner room helps to not feel like trash. And just doing meticulous things like that, like cleaning, it just helps get my mind off of things and helps me think. There's drama in the background. There's drama. I got real jerky brothers, so, and they're little brothers too, so they're just dicks at like age 12 nowadays, man. I can't say nothing because I can be petty. Actually, I'm being petty right now. Mm. I got some drama going on. I don't know if y'all want to hear drama, but freaking drama. I got this friend. I got my only friend too. Like, I ain't got no friends, man. It's totally my fault because I'm annoying, but. And I'm not interesting. But my real good friend, she, like, I went, ugh, okay, the story's a mess, so I'm trying to, like, figure out what to say first. So I all are, but here in America, well, I know where one of y'all is. Hey, Cam. But in America, seniors in high school, that's like the last year of school. That isn't like university or college or whatever. It's like the last, like, you have to go to school. Like, well, technically, you don't have to go to it. You can stop going to school when you're 16, but it's like basic, like your primary public education, whatever. So they have this thing at the end of the year called Grad Bash where you go someplace really cool. Like, I don't know if it's for everywhere, but for here, that's Universal Studios. It wouldn't be for everywhere because not everyone can go to Universal, but whatever. Here they have Universal Studios. It's like grown up Disney World, pretty much. Like, it's got Disney things, I think. Oh man, does it? I know it has DreamWorks things. I don't know what. It just has like a bunch of franchises. It like has Harry Potter. I don't know what company Harry Potter is. I want to say I I don't think it's Disney. It's not Disney. Even though Disney owns everything, that's why I'm like super stuck on this. But whatever. It's got like Harry Potter stuff. It's got like Despicable Me, Shrek, um, like a bunch of superhero stuff like Spider Man, like the Hulk and stuff. It's got like Dr. Seuss and stuff. It's just like got like a whole bunch of stuff. And it's basically like Disneyland. Well, it's still for kids, but like more grown up. So they go there every year for seniors. So on the last year, and the entire park is shut down to the public. Like you can't go in unless you're a senior there for grad bash. So the lines are super duper short. Like when I went, like the longest ride wait was like for the Transformers ride, and the entire time there was like cool stuff to look at anyway, so it was fine. Um, but like the wait was shorter than some of the waits at like the county fair. Like you got in and out, and it was freaking chill. It was like you can get off a ride and run back around and immediately get on the other ride, especially if you're a single rider, because the line is like super short because they just go through really quickly because it's like filling up all the spots that like the friends groups couldn't fill. So it's like the best thing. And I got to go. Well, I could have gone for 2 years in a row because my um cousins in a school that hardly anybody's in. So they're allowed to, like, everybody can go to Grad Bash. So he invited me 2 years ago to go to Grad Bash, but the day of it was on my friend's birthday. Or, well, the day of her birthday party. I don't think it was her actual birthday. I might be wrong, though. But it was definitely on the day of her party. And so I was like, do I go to my best friend's birthday party? Like, first ever cool birthday party that I got to go to. Well, I've got another group of birthday parties, but this one was gonna be like sleepover birthday party. That's super cool. I didn't get to really do that much um when I was like in elementary and stuff. So I was like, whoa, cool sleepover party thing with a bunch of people. It was like 5 of us, but whatever. Or like get to go to Universal for free because like they were paying for it. I wasn't paying the $100-something. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Go figure. Like whatever. I'll just skip out on grad bash because like there's always when I'm a senior, even though I'm not going to my grad bash this year because it's too much money. Go figure. Um, and I'm gonna go to her birthday party. So like that's one thing that's like how many friends are like, oh yeah, I skipped out on going to Universal Studios to go to your birthday. Like nobody freaking does that. Who does that? Stupid people. I'm a stupid person. Like only stupid people do that. Like stupidly nice people. Dang. Self compliment. And I guess other compliment if anybody else has done that. You're stupidly nice. You're gonna get crazy taken advantage of in the future. Just telling you now. Um, so yeah, I did that. And I've gone to her birthdays ever since. And like celebrated, well, not on Christmas Day, but like celebrated Christmas with them. And like, yeah, they always get me better and like more expensive stuff because I can only craft things because I'm super poor. But like, they know that. And sorry if they're expecting other things of me, but like, they know the situation I'm in. Blah, blah, blah. So if they're expecting stuff like super expensive, then that's their fault. So yeah, but so I'm doing all this stuff, and like yeah, she also does like a lot of stuff for me. So that's why I'm like feeling a little bit bad that I'm super salty about it, but not too bad. Because I feel like I'm not completely in the wrong for being upset with her right now. But it's like my 18th birthday. I never have birthday parties. Like the last time I had a birthday party that people from like school came to that was like more than like, oh, my best friend at the time. Like the last time I've had that sort of thing was when I was 4 years old. First time I've ever had like people from like school come over for my birthday. And I'm turning 18 this month. So yeah, it's kind of like a big deal. Um, like the people coming over for a birthday party, like that's not like a casual thing for me, like because especially not right now because I live so far away from everybody at my school. So I like never taken my birthday as being like a serious thing. I kind of like hate my birthday, but that's just me being weird. Like I don't like it. It's like super disappointing for me and stuff like that. Like I know like ooh, it's such a bratty thing, like expecting stuff, but like it just it everybody makes it out that it's like supposed to be super special, but then I don't think of it as being special. And then so I'm hit with like everybody like oh like happy birthday and stuff like that, and like they're looking at me like I'm supposed to be like expecting something huge, and then like it's not really a thing. So like it just and I'm sitting there like oh everybody's so like happy about this, and like why am I not excited? So like it just kind of bums me out, I guess. Makes me feel weird. So I don't like my birthday. But this year there's something called oh I'm gonna stop talking. Like while my parents go by because it's super loud. Okay. But there's something called the Northern Florida Scottish Games and Games and Festival thing or whatever, something like that. And it's like always towards the end of February. And this year, um, the setup is on the 23rd, the actual fair is on the 24th, and cleanup is on the 25th. So I like volunteering for that because one, it's just good volunteer. Two, you get volunteer hours for school, which this year I'm not counting it for school, I don't think. So it's whatever. It's just a lot less stress, and I don't actually need the hours. I already have like over my 150 hours I need to graduate and stuff. So I'm way past that. So no, I don't really need it, and the deadline's coming up, so it's just a lot of like hassle on like not really worth it. But so I like volunteering because it's super cool. They were like really, really chill last time. They gave us like a bunch of free leftover food and stuff. Like they were really nice people. It's like a family that like runs it. So like I was really glad that like I helped out and I volunteered and I did more than just the fair. I did clean up too. I didn't get to go to setup. But this year, it being on like the 23rd to 5th, the 23rd being on my birthday on a Friday, I can skip school. I know, super bad, don't tell anybody, but it's my birthday. I feel like, I hardly ever get out of school on my birthday, so I'm gonna do it this year. Um, so I can skip school, do the help setting up, do the actual fair, which if you volunteer, you get it for free, like to the rest of the fair, the rest of the day. Which last year I was what they call a floater, so like I just kind of walked around the fair most of the time by myself anyway, like chilling, looking at everything there is to look at, having fun in the room full of puppies. And then like I volunteered like the other half of the time because they actually found out that like I was doing something they like had completely forgotten about me. I'm just sitting here like, oh, why aren't anyone asking me to volunteer? Which they forgot I existed. So normally you can like do a shift and you get them for free and you can do whatever you want the rest of the time of the fair. Everything's free, minus, like buying stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it again this year, and this time I'm gonna help with setup because they really need help this year. They're like begging on their Facebook, like, please wear a thing because like they don't get a lot of advertisements. Like, everyone's like, what? What's the Scottish fair? Like, the only reason I found out is because I have a Scottish teacher, and he was like, hey, this is a thing. Help. So I did, and I'm like, well, I love Scotland. I have a bunch of Scottish friends, and I got a Scottish boyfriend. So I'm like, that's super cool. I might live there one day. Might as well just go out and just, like look at all the stuff. And it was super fun. I loved it. It was like one of the best times I've had, especially for my birthday. Because last year it was super close to my birthday too. I think it was like the 20. I think it was the 25th or 6th. I'm gonna say, not sure, but yeah, it's so tangenty. But oh well, got nothing else to talk about. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it again this year, and so it was like kind of my birthday present for myself, and it's gonna be like kind of like my birthday party, but it's just me, like for sure now, because like I invited somebody because I asked them, hey, do you need volunteer hours? This wasn't Ariel or my friend. Um, can't take that back now, but she's not gonna watch this video anyway, so it's fine. Um, so I asked somebody, and I was like, hey, do you need volunteer hours? I have like this really good way to get volunteer hours because like the lady also might give you extra if you're like a really hard worker. Like she's really chill with that. Like she doesn't super go overboard. Like here, I was a bajillion hours like for free. She was like, okay, you're like super really hard worker. We were like really understaffed and pushing you. I'll give you a couple extra, hours for like the hassle and stuff. So I'm like, hey, you could use this, and like it's not malpractice for you. Which if I were to receive the extra hours, it would have been like super malpractice for me. Like I can't do that. So that's not something that I got. I got like what I was actually there for. Um, so I'm like, hey, you need hours to graduate. I got the all seniors needed hours to graduate. I guess that's something that doesn't exist anymore here. And so he was like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh well, I'm kind of chilling up there for my birthday, but you don't want to go. That's cool. Like, we're not super super good friends, so it's kind of be awkward anyway. Just like him coming over, and I'm like me just running around like, oh my god, look at all Scottish stuff. Let me talk about like Scottish things. Look at all these dogs. So that's whatever. And then I told my friend, like the one that I'm talking about, I told them about it, and they were all like, "Oh well, you didn't invite me, like, blah, blah, blah. You should invite me. You invited them, but you didn't invite me. And then, like, so I was like, oh, what? Okay, whatever. And later, they're like, I was talking about it again. I don't know, like, what I was talking about. They're like, you still haven't invited me. You should invite me to go. I'm like, especially, like, it's like your birthday party thing or whatever, and like, there's like a bunch of dogs and stuff. Like, you should invite me to go. So I was like, okay, fine. Like, why are you being such a baby about this? But whatever. Like, you're freaking almost 18. Like, what are you doing? But I was like, okay, do you want to go to the volunteer with me? At the Scottish festival for my birthday. And like there's like a room full of dogs and stuff like that. Like, and we can just like kind of float around, do whatever. Like, they're not that strict. Like, she seems super into it. And then I bring up like, oh yeah, but there is like a lot of Scottish bands playing because for like competition. So there's like bagpipes going the entire time and drums and stuff. And then she was like, I'll pass. Like, she doesn't want to go now. So like she's not going. And I'm like, oh, okay. At the time, like I was like, okay, whatever. I was like super salty. I'm like, you're okay. Or if I want to go, you, you're not even gonna go. Like, what was the point of going? Your little fit or whatever. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I don't get the whole thing of like, well, at least you invited me. Like of course you're invited, dude. If I'm talking about it, you can go. Like, you're grown enough to, like, if I'm talking about a thing and it's like a public event, you can go. Like, duh. Whatever. But like, I skipped out on going to Universal for you, and like, you can't even get over some bagpipes for a couple hours for me. Like, really? Like, what? But like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have like way more fun without you anyway. Like, I can run around and do whatever I want and not have to hear your sass about like, oh, the bagpipes, or oh, Scotland isn't that great? Like, you only like your boyfriend, and like saying crap about my boyfriend or whatever. Like, she does. But like, I can't say anything because I talk crap about you too, babe. Because I love you. Sorry, it's a loving picking on you thing. Um, but like, God. That fin looks really messed. I'm sorry I'm not drawing. I'm messing with my kneaded eraser. Um, but yeah, and then like I also have some friends at my school, and we're in like these like special classes for IB, and we're like kind of like separate from the school, but we're still like mixed in with like the standard kids and whatever. But like none of them have our classes, so we've all 4 years of high school have had like the same classes with everybody, so we pretty much know like every single buddy. Like, we're pretty much like, we either hate each other, like those people, or like we're super friendly to each other. There's like, there's no way, like, or like you just have like no opinion, I guess, but you still know them, you know of them and crap. So I have these two friends, like, we're not like super besties, but like we talk, and they're twins, and like they're really nice, and like there's nobody who hates them unless they're just a sassy butthole and like to rip on everyone who's not their friend. Like, really. They're like super cute. What the heck? How do you not like them? They're just like, they're adorable. But and it's their birthday today, actually. Like, right now. If it's like, yeah, they're partying right now. It's like an hour into the party. Um but I live super duper far away from the school. Like, it's like 40 minutes if there's no traffic and you're going a bit above the speed limit. Like, normally it takes like 50 minutes to almost an hour to get there. Um and freaking, so their house is even past that school. Like, it's further in into into the town. So I can't go, like, without it being like such a hassle to like drive all the way there and then like get back to my house like near midnight. Like I'm not doing that. No, that's way. And like if somebody drops me off, that's like way too much driving. They drive all the way home and then have to start back up again. And like not even like a couple hours. So no, the only way I could go is if I stayed the night at their house for 2 nights in a row from like Friday to Sunday morning, which that's not gonna happen because like their parents don't know me and my mom doesn't know them. You know, I'm not. I don't know their house situation. Like I'm not just oh hey like I'm staying at your house. Uh, this has never happened before. I don't even know if you're allowed to have people at your house. You know. Or if I stayed over at my other friend's house and she also went with me to the birthday party and did it too. So then, like, I brought it up, and she's like, I know them, but we're not super close friends. So, like, I'm not just gonna go to their birthday party. Like, that'd just be weird. We're not like super friends. So I'm like, really? Come on. You've been in the same class with them for 4 years now. They're really nice. There's no reason for you like to not like them. Why won't you just suck it up and take me to the birthday party? Like, really, it's like right by your house. Like, it's not even a 20-minute drive. Like, there's no way. But no, I couldn't go to the birthday party because she only wants to do what she wants to do, and if it's anything outside of like, oh god, somebody's dying in the background. Like anything outside of like what she wants to do, it's not happening. And if it is happening, she's gonna be complaining the entire time. So I'm salty at her right now, if you couldn't tell. So I'm just stay quiet about it. I'm not gonna like talk to her about it, but I'm not going over to her house after school for the next like few days or whatever. Just because like I just I don't know. I just want to be petty. I guess it's easier for me to like stay at the school anyway. Because like my mom comes to get me like super late, like 2-3 hours past like school getting out. Actually, like I think it's just two. You know, but and then so I go over to her house. So like if I'm like am hungry or thirsty, I can get something to eat, or like I can use her internet and stuff like that without using up my phone, or like I could start homework, which I don't really have time to do since her bus takes super long to get to her house anyway. And I get car sick on the bus too a lot because it smells bad and it's like it like rocks a lot, so I just get car sick. So it's a lot less hassle for me to just stay at the school anyway. So I'll just do that. But like God, and like I've been drawing recently from seeing as if she well of course she'd know who it is if she watches, but I highly doubt she'll watch it because she doesn't watch YouTube. She definitely won't sit here for like 30 minutes watching me draw either. That's like bullshit in her eyes. So whatever. Um. God, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Recently, I've been taking Yacha commissions. Like it's spelled um YCH, but like everybody just pronounces it Yacha. Well, that I've heard of. Um. For some reason, I think there was an A added at one point, but I don't know. But it stands for your character here, where like you draw like a drawing of like a character, whatever, like a human, animal, whatever. And like it doesn't have any details on it. Like it's just a blank, it's like a base. And you sell commissions of it for people to like have it drawn, but like it looks like their character. So like if you're like a little cat character or whatever, like this is super basic or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not even trying. And like they're like, okay, draw it as my character. So you like put on like if they have longer ears, like you put on the longer ears. If they have like a big nose, you put on the big nose, and you color it how like their character looks. I'm like, that's really bad, but that's like what it is. So I've been doing those right now, and I'm a lot better at drawing animals than I am people. And like I'm not comfortable taking money from people to draw something that I'm not confident in myself. You know, like I don't believe that's right. Like if I guess if they want it, they pay for it. Like they want it, that's cool. But right now, I just I'm not too confident with it right now. Maybe I'll work on it and I'll open some up for like people when I figure it out. They'll probably be chibis because like people like chibis and they're kind of easier to draw for me. Um, but so I've been drawing furry commissions. They're like just they're they've been little icons, so they're like really pixelated. Well, kind of really pixelated, not super bad. It's not like straight up pixel art, but they're only like 100 by 100 pixels up to like 500 by 500 pixels, which that's not pixelated. I wasn't expecting it to like be so big, but it actually was. Um, so I've been drawing that, and like like the whole like furry thing, like such a joke, such a like, oh, it's so terrible, which I don't mind furries. Like I don't like. I'm verging on like being a furry myself at this point. Like everything, like everyone always sees like the super duper weird stuff, like. But if you actually sit there and actually like look at like the furry like whole fandom or whatever, the whole scene, you'll find that like a lot of them hate that too. They're like it's super cringy, like they're like really embarrassed about it. They're embarrassed that like that's what they're known for. But it is what it is, you know? Like people people are they got their kinks or whatever, like for instance, we're not gonna like start hating babies because sometimes people like dress up and like act like babies as like a sexual kink. We're not just gonna start throwing babies out the window because we associate them with that, you know? Like they do that with like furries or whatever. Like but I kind of like I don't mind. I see past that and like I'll never I like well I say never now, but like I don't know. One day in the future, if I need the money. I never draw the super weird stuff. Yes. Oh, that's the baby. That was somebody. Well, the baby is somebody, but that was like parents. But like, what are you doing? Hi.
No, wait! Stop! Come here, let me pipe you up!
1 second. I've scooched. Me? Okay. What was I saying? Like, they're not like the weird sexual stuff. Like, it was only even from like the shoulders up. It was like here. I'll draw like a little example real quick. It's like there's like the head, the ears, or whatever. It could be like whatever like species, cat, dog, like whatever. And like it had like this little paws up, and like that was the acha. Okay, and like its little tongue was out. Okay, like it's super cute, like normal animal. It's like it's not even or anthropomorphic if like you don't know the terms. So it wasn't even like anthropomorphic. It was like just a little animal, but like it a cute little animal. A lot of like furries are gonna come and they're gonna like want one. It was pretty cute. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was a really cute pose. Like I'm really happy that I came up with it because like I'm happy that like a lot of people could like have their character and like that cute little pose and they liked it. Like most people that I gave it to, they were like, "Oh man, that's super cute." Like thanks for making this yacha for me or whatever. Like that, I was like, okay, I'm super glad that I could give you this, and like my art's like part of your life right now. Like you liked it so much that like you're actually gonna like pay me for it. Like yeah, I was like it was only like a few points. Like I didn't make them that much. Like they were under like $1. They were like if you put it into like money terms, it was only like not even like, probably like 30 or so cent. if I did the math, up to like $1 or something. But that was only one person who did that one because it was a bigger size. So I was doing those, and I don't have a pen tablet at my house. I only have a mouse, and I only have Firepaca, so I couldn't do the commission at my house because I'm not gonna give somebody something that like I did with a mouse. Like I don't know. If I'm not happy with like that quality, I'm not gonna expect somebody else to like settle for that quality if I can do better. And I could. Because my art class has Wacom tablets and they have Photoshop. So I would go and I could get one done almost like one a day. If I came in the morning and I used up my whole class period without interruptions, I could get one done a day if they were the small ones. And like sometimes if they were less complex characters, I could like work on the next one. So I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm pretty sure like people would only have to wait like 2 weeks because like that's how many like I got. Like and not even 2 weeks, like a week and a half was like the longest I think somebody's gonna have to wait. To get theirs done. So I'm just gonna do them in art class. And like if people see like, oh, I'm drawing furries, I don't care because I used to draw furries anyway. I used to practice on animal drawings and like animal characters in there too because I like drawing digitally and I don't have time to draw or I don't have the ability to really draw digitally in my house. So I was drawing my yachas in art class. And being my friend, she's also an artist. She draws and stuff. She is in art class with me. So she was sitting right next to me. She also likes drawing on a computer because, like, I guess I was there or whatever. And it's just fun. Like, you can look up references super easy on the computer and stuff and just draw with the tablets, you know. So like she's been looking over. She's like, "Oh man, you're such furry trash. You're drawing furries." And like I came in and I started drawing yachas of like other people's characters. So I had to have like reference photos, and these are like full on furries, like full body, like. So she was getting super cheesed off about me drawing furries and like talking shit about me, like drawing furries and like talking shit about like all the people who were paying me to like do their art. Like okay, whatever. Like some of their characters were um like some of like the reference photos they had, they were like drawn by other people or something that like their their art was like a little bit funny or like their style or like the pose it was a little funny to me. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of rude saying, thinking that somebody else's art, like, like it is what it is. Like I wasn't saying it to their face. I wouldn't like ever be like, oh man, your art sucks. But like some of them, like the poses were funny or like the facial expressions, like they like weren't the best. So like they displayed different like emotions than like they were supposed to. Like they just looked a little off, so it just made like the character like look a little funny. So yeah, like whatever. But like she was like just talking like trash about people because they were furries, and I'm like, really? Okay, whatever. Like none of the pictures were sexual. Like some of them were like even wearing clothes, which like for some reason for me like that looks worse. Like it looks like more sexual than it is because like you're thinking, oh, like okay, they have to wear clothes to cover up something, but like whatever, it is what it is. Like grow up. Like things have dongs, like animals have dongs, people have dongs, plants have dongs. God dang it, plants do. It's called stamen, my fellas. Grow up. But, like there weren't anything bad. Like literally, like the most disappointing is just because one character was hard to draw. Like whatever. So like the entire time having to listen to like, ugh, like you're such a furry, like this thing looks cute, but like you're such a furry, and like I turn the canvas when like I draw, and she's like, you always draw upside down, and I'm like, can't you like just for a second? I'm like also complaining that I'm on DeviantArt too because like that's where commissions are like super easy to get when you're first starting out as DeviantArt. Like they have like things set up for you to get commissions. They also have the points that like it's easier for kids or like younger people to like ask their parents to get points and like to ask their parents to like actually give them money or whatever for a commission. So like it's a really good place to start. But you know, like the rep that DeviantArt has, which like it does, but like it's gotten kind of better. Oh my god, my thing is on 6%. Okay, the stream's probably gonna end like right now. I'm so sorry. I went up really good the charger, but what I'm not gonna make it. This thing won't even freaking fit over there. Oh wait, it will. La-di-da. Okay. Okay. I think I'm back. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My tablet gives me like a 6% warning and then like cuts off before the 6% is even done. And I don't know how to change that yet to like warn me at like 15% or something. So yeah. There's like never any time for me to run and get my charger before it completely shuts off. And then I have to wait like 2 minutes of it charging for it to like start up again. It's, you know, it's living, I guess. But no, oh god, what was I talking about? Oh, furries. Yay. God, no, I'm gonna be like hella associated with furries. Oh well. Furries, they cool. They chill. They, okay, like, they are, to be honest, you're either like a comic drawer or like you're a furry. There's no in between. Like, you're or like illustration is like kind of what I meant by comic. Like you're either super like illustration-y or you're a comic. And like either that or like you don't do art on um the internet. Like there's hardly any other like super popular things out there right now. I know there's probably gonna be like a lot of people disagreeing with me, or there's like something that like I'm not thinking about, or I'm just making an overgeneralization anyway. But whatever, you know, like this right now. That's like illustration y. They're sketches, but like they're kind of since they're like a one-off thing. Like there's hardly any background. They're super simple. They're like I don't know. Illustrations are weird. Like I'm drawing a subject. I'm not like drawing a concept. Like concept drawing, and like you're thinking about like, oh, what does it mean, or like, oh, like what like colors are going like super well together. Which like you did that with illustration, but like art is like there's like a message behind it and stuff like that. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to like art versus illustration. I'm in the stream soon in a minute after this. I'll draw like ow. I'll draw one more whale real quick, and then I'll end up the stream. Now I have to go back and I gotta open up my whale tab. Um. No, no. It's so hard to touch. But no, like she was the entire time she was like crapping on me, and I'm like, really, like I'm starting my art. Like I'm starting, like kind of like getting out there and stuff. Like I'm starting like the process of like me actually being able to get paid for art and like make some money off of that. You know, can't you just calm down and be happy for me for like 2 seconds? Like she literally could not say anything nice about it without being like, oh, it's cute, but like really, can't you just be like supportive for like 2 seconds? Like, can't you like be like, oh, like that's cool? Like, like even when I even started and like she didn't even know what I was doing, I was like, oh man, I got like yacha commissions right now, and she was like, I don't yacha, like that sounds like dumb and like YCH, like what, like whatever. Yeah, I'm just whatever. I don't know. Like I get if it's like it's not your thing or whatever, like you're not interested in it, but like you don't have to crap on it. Like really, I don't know. I'm a little salty right now, but like I mainly got like a lot of my saltiness out earlier today, being a little sad little lump. I'm so like kind of sassy about it, you know. There's probably a lot of people like thinking I'm out here being like a toddler and like whatever, but I hardly ever get like crazy upset about people unless it's like the same person that like I'm always upset about. But like I'm usually never like super crazy upset about like this one thing. So I'm gonna be upset about this one thing like real quick. Let me do me. Let me live. Oh my god, I'm drawing like an orca right now, and it's gonna go really badly. Because where even are their eyes? Where are whale eyes? I, I don't know. I can't see it. Oh well, whatever. I actually don't even think like their mouth goes that far. Okay. After this little whale that doesn't even look like a whale, I'm in the stream so somebody can watch it because their internet's a dumb blow. Doesn't want to work. So they watch the stream back afterwards, which is hella cute. They're gonna sit in there and be like, 2 hour stream? No way. But no, they're like, whoa, an hour to 2 hour stream because they're adorable and they're the best. I love them so much. It's hella cute. And they're like, wow, I'm learning so much about drawing from watching you draw. I'm like, you're really not. You're you're learning how to like copy what you see from the internet. Like, honey, you already do that anyway. You ain't fooling anyone. I can literally Google search what you drew, and I can tell you got that from a reference on the internet. I know your number. It's cute. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. We're gonna draw together in a minute. It's gonna be fun. Mm. See, everything's off. I drew them. Okay, I'll just extend it this way to get rid of the fact that I drew the fin too far out. Don't fix your mistakes, just hide them with other mistakes that balance it out. Hot art tip. I'm the worst. Oh my god. I'm gonna start Moriachi soon. Hit me up on DeviantArt. I drew like this really cute like sleeping corgi, and like I really want to turn it into a yacha. It's so cute. I love like sleeping animals. I also been drawing like little corgi booties, like with like the little X butt. Like corgi butts are so cute. Like Korea knows what is it? Korea that's like super like there's like a lot of like little corgi butt stickers and like little doggy butts. I think it's Korea. I don't want to like say Japan because everyone's like, oh, it's the Japanese thing. Like for every like Asian trend, like oh, it's Japanese, which like a lot of time it is Japan because like people over here love Japan stuff, but like Korea's hitting it up now. Like BTS has been like on the radio a lot lately, like especially Mic Drop. Mm, but yeah, I think it's Korea. It's like the cute little corgi butts. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. And I'm like, I might want to make that into a action, but like, I don't want to stare at fairy butts. Like, out like people have reference sheets, like full on turnaround reference sheets. So I don't think a lot of people would be able to get those matches. And like it feels really bad when like you put up like a commission statement or whatever. Like I understand like people don't want to buy it, like that's cool. But like it just feels bad when you go to put up a commission like statement or like a yacht and like nobody's interested. Like at all. I don't know. Like yeah, like don't buy it, like just support me or anything. Like don't do that. I don't want you to do that. Like no. I want you to like buy something from me if it's like it's what you want, and like it makes me happy. I'm never gonna like guilt trip anybody into like buying my art unless like it's like a super big event or whatever. Like, oh, I need money right now. Can I take like a whole bunch of commissions? Like I'll be working on them like throughout, and like I'll make sure like they're super duper good. Like that's the only time like I'd ever try to like maybe like guilt trip into people into doing something that's like if it's like super duper necessary. I'm like even then like I'd like try to like give them like their money worth and more. Like I'd work on it like hella hard. Like I don't like scamming people. There's enough like scammers and disappointments right now. Like I don't want like art something that's like supposed to be like super enjoyable, like to be something that's like super stressful to somebody. Maybe I should just make them cartoony. Yep, this is the thing now. Oh my god, what's a hilarious name for him? Should I make him like super super depressed? No, I'm just gonna make him look cute. Kawaii. I can't see the eye. I don't know where it is. So I just made my own. That's funny. He's just got like a really big eyebrow. Megan, it's you. Big ass eyebrows. I love you. But yeah, I just want to like I want to give something like I'm happy with to somebody, especially if they paid freaking money for it. Like, damn, you got them bills. You got that 30 cents you living more than me. I'm literally like counting nickels today to see how much I have for like a college deposit that I really need to get help with. Oh my god. I've been posting like, hey, everybody in the area need yard work, and like now I'm like, I will draw something for you, please. I need the money. Like you can even come up with like the pay rate, like, and I undersell myself all the time. Honey, like, just give me something like gross to eat, and I'll eat it for money at this point. Actually, like, why am I saying at the point? I used to do that all the time, be like eating hot peppers and shit for like $10. Like, yes, I'll eat that habanero for like $15. Who do you think I am? Like, not a disappointment? No, I'm hella disappointing, and you know it. Like, I mean, this is super gross, but like I'm totally not above eating something that's like questionable for money. Like it might not even like be the right price. Like I said, I undersell all the time. So like in was it junior year? Oh god, yeah, it was junior year. It was last year. In math, it was like Pi Day, like the 3.14159, 26, whatever. That Pi Day, but like, oh, Pi Day, and then Pi Day, like PIE. So like sometimes you'll bring in like pie into math class because you're a bunch of freaking nerds and you're American, so you'll love an excuse to eat fattening things. So we like bring in pies and we eat them. And then somebody in my class are like a hella klutz. So like they went to go get a piece of pie and they dropped it. Like they didn't even like pick it up with a fork. They just slid it like up over the edge of the pie tin. Like it fell on this nasty floor, like in one of the buildings. And like kids like all the time tracking dirt through there, so like we have to sweep it every single day. Like and there's like piles of sand. Like it fell like on its side, like not even on the crust, on the ground. And immediately, like the first thing I do is I stand up and I'm like, I'll eat that for $20. Like, no hesitation. Like, I didn't even like comprehend like the fact that like, oh, this thing just fell on the ground. Like, the first thing I even like thought was just like, I'm gonna get money out of this situation. Nobody paid me to eat it. Everybody just looked at me and like laughed. Like, huh, you think I'm kidding, but just show me a Jackson and it will be in my stomach. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, people, but then like somebody came up, somebody I know, they were like talking to me and my friends. They're like, would you kill a kitten for like, was it $1,000? I don't know if it was $1,000. It might be. I know it wasn't a million. It was either $1,000, $10,000, or $100,000. But I think it was $1,000. And like, would you kill a kitten? Like, if somebody came up to you, they showed you the money, they showed you the cat, and like, kill this and you'll get that much money. And like, they looked, like, I was like, no, like, hell's no, man. I wouldn't do that. That's fucked up. And like, I'd do it. Like, I'd be super conflicted about it, but I'd do it. I'm like, okay, well, good for you. Like, good for you that you can like put price on a life. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Like, I still kill bugs sometimes, but like even then, like sometimes I'm conflicted about it. Like, I feel kind of bad about it, but they're just living, they're just chilling, and like, sorry y'all came in my zone, freaking spider. Sorry. Like, sometimes we'll try to save them, but like, if they're big enough that I can hear it walking up, it's dead. Sorry. Like roaches, I've had like a real bad past with like roach infestations, so I'm kind of salty against roaches. Sorry. Like, if I accidentally step on a snail, I'll be so sad about it. But but no, they were like they're like, oh yeah, like I'd kill a cat, like it'd be super conflicted about it, but I killed it. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't even think, like, I'd be super conflicted about it if it was even like a frog. And like, they looked at me like I was freaking crazy, and they're like, "Oh damn! If it was a frog, I'm gonna like step on it instantly." I'm like, "I'm sorry, but that's just not me, man. That's just not me. I know maybe it's crazy, but like that I just that's not me. Like, I don't know. Like, oh my god, I really need to end the stream, but like, okay, one more little story because I know I'll forget it and I won't mention it in another stream. But yeah, I don't know if this is like a problem anywhere else, but like in America, um, there we have a problem with like bugs. Like, we'll get crickets all the time, and like little lizards and frogs getting inside the buildings, like the big old hallway buildings. Like, they'll get in the portable too, but like that's not a problem. We just scoop them up, get them outside. But like, they'll get in the big hallways, and then they won't know how to get out. And with a lot of people, there's like a lot of like dirt, dust, like hair and stuff. And so when they're walking along like the edge of the room trying to find a way out, they'll like get all tangled up in the dust and stuff. And so like last week, I think it was, well, yeah, of course it has to be last week. Right now this is a Saturday, so it doesn't technically have to be last week. It was either early this week, I think it was early this week, or late last week. But I'm pretty sure it was like Monday or Tuesday. I go in to the school like an hour before school actually starts, because like that's just how I have to get dropped off, living so far away from school, and with traffic and with other family members that have to be dropped off places in the morning. So I get there before like anyone else. There's nobody there. There's like not even a fifth of like the staff has even showed up. Like, not probably not even like an eighth. Um, So it's just me in the building with like a two or three other teachers, like in the classrooms, and those are like the nerds who showed up to get ready. um, I'm walking by and I see like a little movement. I'm like, oh dang, is that like a bug? And like, I get up there and it's a little baby toad. He was such a little baby. He was so cute, and he was trying to get out, and he had a bunch like of dust stuck to him because I guess he was wet or whatever, and he had like hair wrapped around his legs. So I felt real bad, so I sat there and I scooped him up and I sat on the floor and I was like holding him upside down so he'd like chill out because like toads do that sometimes. They'll fake go to sleep because they don't want you to like eat them or whatever. And, like I think in some cases like they actually do fall asleep. I'm just gonna like doodle something to like actually get something going here. Um, so I sat there and I was like real carefully picking off the like the hair and like stuff out from his legs and he's like freaking out too. He's really hungry. You could start seeing his bones on his side and stuff and you can tell he wasn't like hopping the way of course he wasn't hopping the way he could. Like his legs were all tied up with hair. He could like barely move. He was like basically like just flinging himself with one of his like back legs and like he was scooching with like one of his front legs like that. That's how bad it was. Like I think one of his hands was even messed up, but like I don't want to like mess with him too much. I just want to like do like the basic like get as much hair out and off him as I could and like let him go eat stuff because like he was really malnourished and probably needed water. So I was like, okay, it's super nighttime still. It's still dark. I'll go put him, out by the light, and he can get some food real quick, and he won't get squished by a-holes in the hall who just like killing things for some reason. I don't know. It makes me not want to go to school because you never know when they're gonna switch up to wanting to kill people. But a lot of freaking teenagers love killing things. I don't know why. America's messed up. Um, I'm just sitting there, doing my good deed for the day, helping out a little frog. He was so cute. And I don't know. I just felt good. Felt good about myself. Felt good for that little frog. I hope he's still alive. But I got most of the hair off of him. I couldn't get it all because like I was too like they're so tiny and their legs are so complicated and like I don't know how delicate they are. Like I know like birds and stuff they're crazy delicate and they're like frogs are way well toads. Sorry. I've probably been saying frog this entire time, but he was a toad. Um I just didn't wanna break him or anything, so I didn't get every single thing off. I got most of the dust, most of the hair. Hopefully he could just get the rest of the hair off himself, like while he's walking around. I hope nothing was tied too tight that would like eventually amputate like anything. Because I know that happens to pigeons a lot, and it's really sad because like I love pigeons. Birds are some of my favorite animals because they're so cute. Honestly, the shoe-bill crane, he's an asshole. I don't like him. He's real ugly too. Not even ugly in a cute way. He looks like he's got a crock like taped to his face. And he eats other birds like little ducks, man. Don't fuck with ducks. They'll mess you up. So yeah, I saved him. Hopefully. Uh I hope he's doing okay. Yeah. That was my frog saving story. And my being petty stories. And I'm so sorry if you like watch multiple of my streams and like I talk about the same thing because like sometimes I forget if I tell somebody something and then like I'll say it again and like I'll say it a million times. And I said a lot of stories today and I know it's not that interesting, so I'll probably accidentally repeat stories and I'm really sorry if that happens. It is what it is. That's just how I roll. But I hope you liked watching me draw whales. Teeny tiny little doggo. I don't know what type of dog it is. Mm, I don't know the name of it, but I'm thinking of like these cute little white dogs that like kind of look like Shiba Inus, but they aren't. I don't know. Your generic little cute fluffy white dog. I guess. Um, But yeah, thanks for watching me draw whales and a little doggo and listening to me be annoying. I know, like, I don't see how you did it, but you're super cute. And I'm gonna try to stream every weekend. Probably not gonna happen because of school and stuff. Oh, I guess I can turn it the other way around so you can actually see it, not upside down. I'll try to fix that, like I said. But I'll try streaming every weekend, at least once, for at least like 20 to 30 minutes. Just like, because it gives me like an incentive, like a double incentive to do these studies for drawing and like for my friends or my friend to watch since he likes watching me stream. So that's another one. And just like cause it's pretty fun. Like I hope I don't get bored of it. Like it gives me something to do. It's another outlet because I get bored of things a lot. Like I think it's just good all around. Helped me learn like to talk a bit, even though like you're probably sitting here like she doesn't have a problem with talking at all. Like she doesn't. Shut up. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's good and it's not hurting anything. And it's super easy too. Like YouTube has me on the hookup right now. Like Twitch is a pain in the freaking butt to stream from. I don't even know if you can stream from your webcam up there, but I can't even find out how to enable streaming in the first place. It's so hard. But then like a 12-year-old taught me how to stream through YouTube on my webcam. Thanks, random like 12-year-old. Just found your video, and it was really, really useful. Actually, kids know how to get straight into the point. Honestly, like just ask advice from a kid that isn't like life advice, just like how to do something, and they get to what you need to know. But yeah, again, I'm gonna post these up on my Instagram if you want to see them, not through this crappy tomato quality and without having to hear my dumb voice. um, yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go eat some chips, finish cleaning my room, and then go to sleep. um, hope you have a good night or morning or wherever you are, whenever you're watching this day, afternoon, fortnight, I don't know. And hopefully I'll see you back next weekend. I'll be drawing something else. Don't know what. Maybe some more dogs. Maybe just whatever. I don't know. Hopefully drawing something because I want to draw more. 2018, new me, new art. But yeah, hope you have good whatever it is, and hope you like the stream. Hope you freaking thought my shits and giggles were funny. I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully this is something I can do more often. Bye.